Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, July 11th, 2018. And today in our Tech News Update, well, the FCC is considering that if your comments or your complaints want to be read, you'll have to pay a $225 fee, or else they'll just ignore your comments. I find this a total aberration. It's completely idiot. That means what? People won't be able to complain anymore? Or just the rich people? That is the real worst bad idea I've ever seen, and I hope that doesn't go forward because it's really dumb. Patch Tuesday upon us yesterday, and there were not really many bug fixes, but there were a lot of security fixes. And I did not have the time yesterday to actually post the detailed log of what's in the updates. I will do this today, so if you're interested in knowing what's in the Patch Tuesday updates. But one thing for sure, update your system. There's a lot of security fixes in here to be applied, and hopefully your install is going to go well. Mine did go very well, so no problem there. Microsoft is laying off a small percentage of its international sales force, and it has said that this is kind of part of what already was announced of the layoffs last year, so there's nothing new apparently in here, and it's just in an effort to kind of synchronize all of that for 2019. Siri is going to get smarter apparently. Apple is now going to have its machine learning and artificial intelligence division work with the Siri team to have a better assistant, and it wants to actually make Siri one of the great assistants. Right now it kind of trails behind the other ones in its usefulness. Well, time hop data breach that we talked about seems that and you know, it happens all the time, there's always an announcement of what the data breach has done, how many people. Well, it seems that it's much more information about everybody that's been leaked. So maybe another nightmare for its users, as there's a lot of personal information in there. So if you are, and if you have used TimeHop, I think you need to take a look and see what exactly has been leaked online or to bad guys. Well, McAfee has found that hackers are actually selling access to some major airport security systems and cameras for $10 on the dark web, which seems to show that there's some kind of collusion, or there's some kind of help from within the airport security personnel, as this is kind of interesting to see that you can buy you know, time to see some security cameras. Facebook has been issued the biggest fine that the UK can actually give it for its Cambridge Analytica scandal, £500,000, which I would guess is close to about $650,000 US dollars, maybe a little more, to punish a social media website for being pretty much careless with user data. Nintendo Switch seems to have some new hardware, and that new hardware actually is preventing the hacks that were discovered from actually working. It seems that the newest versions of the Switch that are coming out have some different hardware to make sure that, you know, you can't really hack into the device and do what you want with it. So you know, we'll see if there's other little problems or other security or flaws in the system that hackers can find. Well, as researchers are continuing to find new vectors of attack, well, it does seem that new variants of the Spectre flaw have been discovered. Variant 4 and even Variant 5 that pretty much are looking into the mitigation to help us, you know, stay safe, but it means there's a whole host of problems that are being discovered in the processors, and not just Intel but also AMD and ARM. Well, is one of the biggest problems that's happening with the you know, small businesses is the danger of cyber attacks. A study says that almost half of all small businesses have suffered some form of cyber attack or data breach in the past year. And that is because one of the main reasons is due to the fact that many of them have only and rely only on one employee updating all of its systems, which actually increases its risk of not being prepared for such attacks. So kind of interesting, and I think in the world we're going through, you need to spend a little more on making sure you stay safe. And a new research is suggesting that artificial intelligence might be replacing much more workers than we think, and that we need to start now to change how, where the workforce will be, and prepare the future for people that will need more skills to actually be on the workforce. And we got to do it now before it's too late, because that research seems to say that there's many jobs that we don't even think about right now that will also be replaced by machines. And this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, July 11th, 2018. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.